Welcome to WOW Decor Tube, and thank you for being here today. In this video, we invite you into a creative world where metal meets imagination, where raw, forgotten material is transformed into something poetic, expressive, and surprisingly profitable. Our focus is on unique metal bird art, vintage in feel, creatively handmade, softly curved, and deeply inspired by nature. This journey is not only about how to make these pieces, but about understanding how accessible craftsmanship can beautifully intersect with market appeal. Whether you are a nature lover, an art enthusiast, or someone dreaming of turning creativity into income, this story is meant to inspire you, encourage you, and show you what is truly possible. Metal birds have a quiet power that immediately captures attention. Unlike mass-produced decor, a handmade metal bird feels alive with personality and intention. The curves of the body, the tilt of the head, and the subtle imperfections in the metal all contribute to a sense of movement and emotion. Vintage-style metal birds often look as though they belong to another time, carrying stories of craftsmanship, patience, and care. This timeless quality is what draws people in. Nature lovers feel a connection to the bird form itself, while art lovers are drawn to the sculptural beauty and expressive design. When these two worlds meet, the result is decor that resonates deeply with a wide audience. The creative process begins with metal that may seem ordinary or even useless at first glance. Old sheets, rods, scraps, or reclaimed metal pieces are perfect starting points. What matters most is not perfection, but potential. As the metal is shaped, bent, and guided by hand, the bird's form slowly emerges. Curves are essential in this process, as they soften the industrial nature of metal and give the sculpture a gentle, organic feel. Watching these curves take shape is deeply satisfying, both for the maker and for viewers, because it reveals how something hard and rigid can become graceful and expressive through thoughtful hands. One of the most inspiring aspects of creating metal bird art is how accessible the craftsmanship can be. You do not need a large workshop or expensive machinery to begin. With basic tools, patience, and a willingness to experiment, it is possible to create beautiful pieces that feel refined and intentional. Bending metal becomes a conversation between your hands and the material. Sometimes the metal resists, sometimes it flows, and learning to work with it rather than against it is part of the creative joy. Small marks, weld lines, or texture variations are not flaws. They become part of the vintage character that buyers love. As the bird takes shape, attention shifts to balance and posture. A slight forward lean can suggest curiosity, while a rounded, resting pose can evoke calm and peace. These subtle choices make a powerful difference in how the piece is perceived. This is where art and emotion meet craftsmanship. Viewers watching this process begin to understand that handmade decor is not just about technique, but about storytelling. Each metal bird tells a quiet story through its shape and stance, inviting the viewer to imagine its place in the world. The vintage finish plays a crucial role in enhancing both beauty and market appeal. Rather than shiny perfection, softer, aged finishes create warmth and depth. Natural patinas, gentle sanding, or controlled aging techniques help the metal feel lived in and timeless. This vintage look is especially appealing to modern buyers who are seeking authenticity over perfection. In homes, gardens, and workspaces, these birds feel grounded and calming, blending effortlessly into different environments. This versatility makes them highly desirable as decor pieces and gifts. For nature lovers, metal bird art offers a way to bring the outdoors into their living spaces. Birds symbolize freedom, resilience, and harmony with nature, and when crafted from metal, they also represent strength and endurance. This combination of symbolism adds emotional value to the piece. Art lovers, on the other hand, appreciate the sculptural quality and the visible hand of the maker. They see the curves, the texture, and the intention behind each detail. When a single piece speaks to both groups, it naturally holds strong market potential. From a business perspective, handmade metal birds are a powerful example of how creativity can become income. These pieces are small enough to produce consistently, yet distinctive enough to stand out in a competitive market. Each bird is unique, even when made using the same general design, because metal behaves differently every time it is shaped. This uniqueness is a major selling point, as buyers value owning something that no one else has. At the same time, the process becomes more intuitive with practice, allowing makers to create efficiently without sacrificing quality. As viewers watch this creative journey on WOW Decor Tube, inspiration builds naturally. Seeing raw metal transform into a graceful bird sculpture helps people imagine what they could create themselves. The process feels achievable, not intimidating, which is essential for encouraging beginners. This is the heart of accessible craftsmanship. When creativity feels within reach, people are more likely to try, learn, and grow. At the same time, the finished pieces clearly demonstrate market appeal, showing that simple ideas, when executed thoughtfully, can attract buyers and generate income. The way these metal birds are presented also matters greatly. When placed in natural light, on wooden shelves, near plants, or in garden settings, their charm becomes even more apparent. These visual moments help viewers imagine the birds in their own spaces, which is a key step in transforming inspiration into desire. The video experience becomes not just educational, but aspirational. Viewers begin to see how handmade art can fit into everyday life, while still feeling special and meaningful. Sustainability adds another layer of value to this creative path. Using reclaimed or leftover metal aligns with a growing desire for eco-conscious living. Nature lovers especially appreciate decor that respects the environment and gives new life to discarded materials. A metal bird made from reclaimed metal carries a message of renewal and responsibility, making it more than just an object. This ethical dimension strengthens both emotional connection and market appeal, helping the piece stand out in a thoughtful and meaningful way. As the creative process continues, the idea of building a profitable business begins to feel realistic and attainable. Viewers see that success does not require mass production or complicated systems. It requires consistency, care, and a genuine connection to the work. Handmade metal bird art offers a path where creativity and livelihood can coexist peacefully. This realization is powerful, especially for those who dream of earning from art while staying true to their values and love for nature. If you are enjoying today's content on WOW Decor Tube and finding inspiration in these unique handmade metal bird ideas, your support truly means a lot. Please take a moment to like this video, share it with your family and friends, and leave a comment below. Your engagement helps this channel grow and allows more people to discover creative decor ideas that blend art, craftsmanship, and opportunity. Unique metal bird art represents a beautiful meeting point between strength and softness, industry and nature, creativity and income. Vintage in style, curved in form, and handmade with care, these pieces show that accessible craftsmanship can truly meet market appeal in a meaningful way. They remind us that even hard, forgotten materials can become objects of beauty, inspiration, and value when shaped with intention and imagination. Thank you for spending this creative time with WOW Decor Tube. And remember that every inspiring idea begins with a simple material and the courage to transform it into something extraordinary.